So question number 19 of partnership final account. First, in trial balance, capital is given on the credit side. As we are not preparing the partner's capital, so write on the balance sheet liability side, capital of J 1 lakh rupees, of Prafulla 1,40,000. Total in the outer column 2,40,000. Then drawing is given. Partners current account debit side 31st March 17, write to drawings account. Drawing of J is 12,000 and drawing of Prafulla is 16,000. Then current account balance is given. J is having credit balance, so write on the credit side of current account 31st March 17 by balance brought down. In the column of Prafulla 4,000 and J is having debit balance, so write on the debit side 31st March 17 to balance brought down. In the column of J, rupees 12,000. Then opening stock is given. Come to the trading account debit side, write to opening stock 60,000 rupees. Then after purchase is given, write on the debit side of trading account to purchase. Into inner column rupees 2 lakh. Two adjustment we have. So one line underline, then after two line underline. Credit side, please write by sales. Into inner column, write 3,80,000. One line underline, two line underline. Two adjustment we have. Then goods return is given. On debit side, we have sales return. So deduct from sales minus sales return rupees 7,000. So after deducting, total in the inner column will be 3,73,000. Similarly, on credit side, we have purchase return. Deduct from the purchase, less purchase return, rupees 12,000. So deducting total in the inner column 1,88,000. Then cash and bank is given. Come to the balance sheet asset side. Write cash balance 3,700 and here credit side bank overdraft is given. So liability side, please write bank overdraft 15,750. Then bills is given. On the debit side, we have bills receivable. Write on the asset side bills receivable 18,000. On credit side, we have bills payable. So write on the liability side bills payable 14,000. Then rent is given. Come to the P&L debit side. To rent, into inner column 22,000. One adjustment is over here. It's an hidden adjustment. Yesterday we have calculated that there is a outstanding rent of 1 month, right? So add outstanding rent, rupees 2,000. Total in the outer column 24,000. And the second effect of this outstanding rent, balance sheet liability side, please write outstanding rent rupees 2,000. Then building is given. Come to the asset side, write building. In the outer column no adjustment, 1,20,000. Then current year's depreciation on building is given. Come to the P&L debit side, right here, to depreciation on building. In the outer column you can write 12,000. Then after freight is given, come to the trading account debit side, to freight. In the outer column 5,300. Then after furniture is given, come to the asset side, write furniture in the inner column 84,600. One line underline, two line underline. Two adjustment we have on furniture. Then from the furniture deduct sale of furniture 14,600. Total in the inner column 70,000. Then debtors is given, right on the asset side, debtors in the inner column 48,000. One line underline, two line underline. And creditor is also given, so write on the liability side, creditors in the outer column 16,800. Then salary is given, right on the P&L debit side, P&L debit side to salary, into inner column 20,000. One line underline. Then after insurance premium on P&L debit side, write to insurance premium in the inner column 5,700. One line underline. So as on insurance premium hidden adjustment is given, yesterday we have calculated that there is a prepaid insurance premium of rupees 900, right? So please deduct from insurance premium less prepaid insurance premium rupees 900. So in the outer column we have 4,800. Second effect of this prepaid on the balance sheet asset side, write prepaid insurance premium rupees 900. Then bad debt reserve is given, prepare chart table to bad debt trial balance plus bad debt adjustment plus BDR adjustment after one line minus BDR trial balance. So presently bad debt trial balance is given right in the inner column 1000. Similarly, bad debt reserve of trial balance is also given right in the inner column 2000. Then after loan of Prafulla, come to the liability side, write loan of Prafulla rupees 20,000. And this loan is given on 1/10/16. So as this is loan of partner, you can charge 6% interest as it is not given, right? So if we calculate interest on it, it would be 600. So give the two effect of outstanding interest on loan. First effect on the liability side, right? Outstanding interest on loan 600. Second effect, P&L debit side to outstanding interest on loan 600. So this hidden adjustment is over. Now wages is given. Come to the trading account debit side, right here to wages. In the outer column 11,000. Then after discount is given on the debit side and credit side as well. So P&L debit side, please write to discount allowed 650, and write on the credit side by discount received 850. Then trading expense is given right on the P&L debit side. Trading expense 1050. Similarly, advertisement expense is given. So right on the debit side to advertisement expense 8,000. And the last item of this trial balance, machine of office is given. So right on the asset side, machine into inner column total 52,000, one line underline. So this how we have completed the trial balance. Now starting from the first adjustment. First adjustment is about closing stock. We already calculated closing stock and the amount of the closing stock rupees 47,100. So give the first effect on trading account credit side, right here by closing stock 47,100. Second effect on balance sheet asset side, closing stock 47,100. Second adjustment is about provide 10% interest on capital. So yesterday we have calculate the interest on capital of each partner. First effect, partners current account credit side, write the date 31st March 17 by interest on capital. On J, 10,000, and on Prafulla 12,500. One effect current account credit, second effect P&L appropriation debit. So on the debit side, write to interest on capital. Into inner column of J 10,000, of Prafulla 12,500. Total will be in the outer column 22,500. Then in the second adjustment, it is given 9% on balance of current account. So we have to give, or we have to charge 9% interest on the balance of current account. So come to the current account. J is having debit balance. On debit side, first we charge the interest. So write here 31st March 17 to interest on debit balance of current account. 12,000 into 9%, 1,080. One effect current account debit, second effect appropriation credit. So write on the credit side of the appropriation by interest on debit balance of just current account 1080, right? Similarly, Prafulla is having credit balance, so write on the credit side of current account 31st March 17 by interest on credit balance of current account 9% of 4,000 360. One effect credit, second effect appropriation debit. So write on the debit side to interest on credit balance of current account of Prafulla 360. Right? Now, moreover, in second adjustment, it is also given that calculate 12% interest on drawings. This is what we have already calculated in working. So give the effect, first effect on current account debit side. After one or two line, please write 31st March 17 to interest on drawings of J 660, of Prafulla 1040. One effect debit, another effect appropriation credit. So write on the credit side of appropriation account by interest on drawings of J 660, of Prafulla 1040. So total will be 1700. So this how second adjustment, the most important adjustment, is completed. Now third adjustment, monthly salary of 700 is payable to J. Right? So as it is given that it's a monthly salary, so monthly 700 for the whole year, it would be how much? 8,400. Right? Then after, he has withdrawn salary of 4 months, which is included in salary. Right? So 4 months salary, that means total 2,800. He already withdraw. Right? So write, first of all, write P&L debit side. Deduct from the salary. Deduct from the salary as its partner's salary. won't be written on P&L debit side, but wrongly it is included in salary, so deduct from salary, wrongly recorded. How much? For 4 months, which is 2800. So total in the outer column will be 17,200. This is the first effect. Now the second effect, total salary of Jai for the whole year is 8,400. So write on the appropriation debit side, to salary of Jai, total 8,400. But try to understand, from 8,400, 2,800 he already withdraws it. So how much is the outstanding amount? 5,600 is outstanding amount. So for this outstanding, you can give the third effect on current account credit side. 31st March 17. By salary in the column of Jai, 5,600. I hope it is clear. I repeat this three effect of salary again. Total salary of Jai is 8,400 for the whole year. So first effect, P&L appropriation debit side, to salary of Jai, total 8,400. From this 8,400, 2,800 he withdraws it, which is added in this salary. So deduct from the salary which is in P&L debit side, 2,800. And rest 5,600 is still outstanding to pay to a partner. So write on the current account credit side, by salary of Jai, 5,600. Fourth adjustment, Prafulla introduced additional capital 20,000. We already calculated. This will affect your interest on capital. So on working, we already calculated this. On 20,000, only 3 month interest is charged, and on rest amount, whole year interest is charged. So this is what we already calculated yesterday. Fifth adjustment, Jai withdraw 1,000 per month on the last date of each month, and Prafulla withdraws on 1/10/16. So again, this will affect your interest on drawing, which we already calculated on yesterday, right? So fifth adjustment is also over. It will affect your calculations. Sixth adjustment, calculate depreciation 9% on machine and 5% on furniture. So come to the asset side, less depreciation. Again, the depreciation on machine we already calculated yesterday, and as per that calculation, depreciation on machine will be 3,870. So please deduct depreciation from machine 3,870 from 52,000. So in the outer column, we have 48,130. Similarly, on furniture depreciation at 5%, again the calculation of furniture, depreciation on furniture, we have calculated yesterday, right? So as per that calculation, depreciation on furniture rupees 3,865, 3,865. Please deduct from 70,000. So in the outer column, we have 66,135, right? So sixth adjustment is completed. Seventh adjustment, Prafulla withdrawn goods of rupees 2,000 on 1/12/16, which is recorded in the sales book at rupees 2,400. Try to understand. Try to understand. This is wrongly recorded in sales book, and at which amount it is wrongly recorded? 2,400. So you have to deduct that 2,400 from the sales as well as from the data. Please deduct it. Deduct from the sales wrongly recorded 2400. So in the outer column we have 3,70,600, and as it is recorded in sales book, it is also recorded in debtor as well, right? So deduct from the debtors less wrongly recorded 2400. So total in the inner column 45,600. But the actual amount of this withdrawal is rupees 2000. So right effect of this adjustment you have to give for 2000 rupees, right? So this is one kind of withdrawal, goods withdrawal. So deduct from the purchase, first effect, deduct from the purchase, goods withdrawn for personal use, rupees 2000. So in the outer column we have 1,86,000, right? And as it's a withdrawal, current account debit side, please write 11216 to additional drawing in the column of Prafulla 2000 rupees. And the question might arise in your mind, so whether on this drawing interest on drawing is charged or not? Yes, obviously it is charged. For how many months it would be charged? Starting from 1st December till 31st March 70. For 4 months, interest on drawing you have to calculate, and that interest on drawing should be added in the interest on drawing of Prafulla. And this how, after adding that total amount, it would be 1040. I hope it is clear. And last adjustment, one debtor 2400 become insolvent, 40 paise per dividend is receivable. This adjustment is for bad debt. 40 paise receivable, that means 60% is not receivable, and that would be your bad debts, right? So 2400 into 60% comes to 1440, which is your bad debt. So please deduct from the debtors minus bad debt adjustment 1440. So total in the outer column 44,160. Second effect on P&L debit side in the chart table, bad debt adjustment 1440. Under that BDR adjustment is not given, it is nil. So total of this 2440 minus 2000. So in the outer column of chart table we have 440. So this how total 8 adjustment we have completed, right? Now close this trading account. Credit side we have 4,17,700. So there is a gross profit of 1,55,400. This gross profit is transferred to profit and loss account credit side by gross profit 1,55,400. Total of this credit side is greater, which is 1,56,250. If we deduct the debit balance, debit side, we have net profits on the debit side, right to net profit, which is 79,775. This net profit is transferred to P&L appropriation. So on the credit side, write by net profit 79,775. Again, credit side is greater here, 82,555 less 8,400 less 22,500 less 360. So we have divisible profit 51,295, which is divided among the Jay and Prafula in their profit sharing ratio. So of Jay 25,648 and of Prafula 25,647. And this profit carry forward to partners current account credit side. So 31st March 17 by divisible profit of Jay 25,648 and of Prafulla 25,647. Now close this Jay and Prafulla's account. So we have debit side balance carry forward. So write on the debit side 31st March 17 to balance carry forward of Jay 15,508 and of Prafulla 23,467. And as balance carry forward is on debit side, it would be transferred to liability side. So write on the liability side current account of Jay 15,508 of Prafulla 23,467, total in the outer column 38,975. So total of the liability 3,48,125, and on the asset side 3,48,125. Right? So this how you can complete this sum, you can tally this sum. If you have any question, please raise your question.